The following is brought to you by Stephen Terry Pest Elimination. If it's scary, call Stephen Terry at 713-477-0047.
Live from the Stephen Terry Pest Elimination Studio, this is the Smells Like Middle-Aged Spirit podcast.
Smells like a gym bag.
It's strong, but you'll get used to it. Now, filling in for Nick Stevenson, here's your host, Chris Conn.
Aliens are real. I don't care what anybody says. Alrighty. I actually forgot about the end of that intro.
I did too.
Good call, Nick. You caught me off guard.
Oh, that was good.
Hello, Naomi. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
You're looking wonderful.
Yes.
Josh Beard, our bearded producer. How you doing, man?
What it do?
Awesome. I am Chris. I am your not so gracious and humble host. I figured I'd do a little twist on Nick's tagline. Nick cannot be here with us today. He had to work the good old night shift. So, sorry, Nick. Actually, no, I'm not really sorry at all. This is the Chris Conn podcast show, so welcome.
CONNspiracies.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, kind of, maybe. So, for those of you that are listening to right now, do not forget to listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, and any other platforms that you listen to your podcast on. Also, don't forget that we are on the YouTube. We need to push those views up, fellas and fellowettes.
Fellowettes. I
Fellowettes?
like that. That's a word. It's a word now.
I'm going to put it in the Urban Dictionary. Also, don't forget to visit the Spirit Swag store. Naomi, do you have the link to that? It's some Bitly link.
Yeah, no, just spiritswagstore.com.
Anyways, it's on the Facebook page. Just go visit It Smells Like Middle-Aged Spirit Podcast Facebook. Also, there is a Spirit Sniffer group page. You can also visit that page and catch any nonsense and bullshit that goes on. It's mostly just me saying some dumb shit.
Literally, that's it.
That's really all there
That's all it
is.
is.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, somebody else chimes in, but you can join that too.
We have fun.
In this show will be the first, technically second, CONNspiracies. I've been super excited. I actually did some research on this.
Yes.
And by some, I did a lot of research.
Yes.
He brought notes. I just want to point that out. He brought notes this time.
I did. I did. And I brought printed notes and notebook paper notes.
Notebook paper notes. This is
He's
going old
prepared
school.
today, guys.
Guys, we're bringing out the middle-aged spirits tonight on this show with the notebook paper.
I told Nick I'm going to step up my A game today. And
Don't worry,
I'm pretty
Nick's
sure.
watching it from the chat box.
Oh, good. Sounds like he's not doing shit tonight. So, all right. So, just as usual, we are going to start off with some of Naomi's headlines, and we got a lot of shit going on.
The world's a crazy place right now, y'all.
It is fucked up.
Headlines.
All right, well, first and foremost, the thing on everybody's mind right now, or if it's not, it should be, you narcissistic piece of shit. Russia has invaded Ukraine this morning. Super not cool. Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine this morning, unleashing airstrikes on cities and military bases and sending in troops and tanks from 3 sides in an attack that could rewrite the global post-Cold War security order. Ukraine's government has entered an emergency state and pleaded for help as civilians piled into trains and cars to flee. It is not looking good over there. Russian President Vladimir Putin ignored global condemnation and cascading new sanctions as he unleashed the largest ground war in Europe since World War II. This is a big deal, and chillingly referred to his country's nuclear arsenal. He threatened any country trying to interfere with consequences you have never seen.
Oh.
Putin putting it down. Ukraine. I couldn't help it. I'm
Did you
sorry.
just come up with that?
I did.
You've been waiting this whole time. to
Top of
pull
my
that
head,
out.
y'all.
Shit.
Ukrainian officials said their forces were battling Russians on multiple fronts, had suffered dozens of deaths, and had lost control of the decommissioned Chernobyl nuclear power plant. The scene of the world's worst nuclear disaster as of
Like
so
35.
far.
It was 35 years ago.
Yeah.
Where Chernobyl went off. Anybody ever watched that documentary?
I've seen
on
a couple.
HBO, or
I've-
not documentary, but the show on HBO.
Yeah, I've seen a couple. It's
So good.
crazy. Oh, I didn't watch the show. I didn't watch the show.
Do it.
Do it. All right.
Do
yes,
it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving on. We got some more pain. The Winter Olympics are home to some daunting injuries. Ski crashes, hockey hits, and figure skating falls come to mind. But there are some other ailments caused by wintry conditions, NBC reports. Take Remy Lindholm, for instance. The Finnish cross-country skier dealt with a frozen penis.
That's nasty.
During the men's 50-kilometer race at the 2022 Winter Games on Sunday. So, that's
It was a foot race?
That's a bummer.
Or
No,
no, what was
cross-country
it?
skiing. 50 kilometers on skis.
What did he do? Did
through
he just
snow.
fall and bury his dick in the snow?
I don't think his dick fall off.
No, like did he
Fell
just
off.
did he like just bury his dick in the snow? Like,
I don't know.
like,
Frostbite.
those suits look really fucking tight. Like I find it really hard to imagine that it would just freeze off like
I
that.
just tuck it in, you know. I don't know.
Oh, that's what I would do. Just tuck that shit. Get the duct tape out.
All right, for our local listeners, for all you delinquents out there, KPRC reports the City of Pasadena Municipal Court is pleased to announce their annual Warrant Amnesty Month, beginning February 28th and running through March 31st.
Don't fall for it.
If you've got some warrants,
It's
hey,
a trap.
No,
It is definitely a trap.
I've done this before.
Oh, have
and
you?
Yes, I have. Y'all, okay, I had a crazy life. I was young and crazy, all right. The program was designed as an opportunity for defendants to voluntarily make arrangements with the court to resolve their cases without fear of arrest. You're still expected to pay off your initial fines, but several payment options will be available as well as payment plans, or qualified applicants may also be eligible to work off their fines with community service hours. So, y'all, if you have outstanding warrants in the city of Pasadena, just take care of that and don't be stupid. Next, I got a super hot tip for all of you folks out there with them iPhones. Learn how to use your smartphone and all of its features, people, okay? Because an Ohio teacher has been suspended after her alleged sex tape was airdropped to 200 of her high school students.
How did she just let her air tape get out there, though?
Yeah, I don't know, but airdrop scenarios are increasing, whether they're meant to or not. Just be
But
careful with
doesn't
the
it
airdropping
have to be
stuff.
open for you to airdrop it?
If your phone is on and your Bluetooth is on and you've got your AirDrop settings to receive communication from anybody, then you can get AirDrop from anybody and it'll just show up on your phone.
I think she's lying because we just experienced AirDrop earlier before we started the show.
It was still
and
a shit
you
show.
have to tap on every single person to receive
was gonna-
that AirDrop.
I was about to say, like, I feel like you have to have it opened.
Yeah, this
So,
Ohio teacher,
which
just
means,
wanted to get out
which
there.
leads me to the only conclusion that
It's
she was
conspiracy.
watching her. She was watching her own self fuck herself on her phone
It was
in the
her
classroom.
boyfriend.
And was it her boyfriend?
Yes.
Oh,
Sex tape with her
still,
boyfriend.
you were still had that shit up blasting, and then airdrop that shit off.
You don't accidentally send it to two
Like,
other
who just
people.
does that? Like, no, you save
This
that shit.
person right here?
You put that in the hidden album on your fucking phone, and you forget
yes.
about it.
Everyone's got the hidden album.
Yeah.
I don't forget about that.
Fucking learn it.
One of the parents says it doesn't matter how the video was shared, it shouldn't have been there and accessible to kids in any form in the first place. Which leads me to my next question. Like, how many of y'all have got some spiciness saved on your phones?
I don't have any, but I need some.
Yeah, I don't believe
Why
you.
are you looking so intently into that camera?
Looking at a certain somebody.
Spicy. And
Do
I'll supply
you-
the popsicle.
She's probably not watching this. So it's not, oh, I forgot about
Nice
that.
call
We
back.
did. So this is
We're
going.
gonna cool down that spiciness.
Yeah, this is going back to a few like a long episodes ago. But yeah, we did have like a little talk about some
That was a
popsicle
great
action.
episode.
It was a really good
So
episode.
Naomi, do you have anything on your phone?
That's a stupid fucking question. Of course she does. We don't even have to ask that.
No, we can just see it on Instagram.
We're not dropping that Instagram link, by the way.
Not
so.
this time.
Not this time.
But Nope, there is no Nick today, so we're gonna, fucking wing this. Have a good time. Have fun.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Josh, go ahead and play that good old upscale roofing ad for us.
Hit us with that ad.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Real quick, something special has happened. Now, last season I told you all about how Larry Showalter of L&M Roofing is the consummate professional, offers you service with a smile, treats you like family, and gives back to his community. Well, guess what? Larry has teamed up with our man Stephen Terry and his family, and they have created a dyad in the force. L&M Roofing is now Upscale Roofing, and it is the premier roofing company in the state of Texas. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I believe in these guys that much. Sponsorship be damned. I know these guys personally, and I know how much it means to them to provide the best experience when dealing with issues with your roof, issues you may not even know you have. So how about you call Upscale Roofing today and schedule your free roof inspection? The number to call is 281-930-7368. That's 281-930-7368. Tell Larry, Steven, and the guys that Nick from Smells Like Middle-Aged Spirit podcast sent you. Upscale Roofing, our quality is through the roof.
All right, kids. Put on your tinfoil hat. It's time for CONNspiracies with Chris Conn.
What is that boxing ring announcer guy that goes, "Are you ready to rumble?"
Bruce Buffer?
Is that what his name is?
Yes.
No, well, there's Bruce Buffer and there's his brother. Bruce Buffer does the
brethren?
UFC.
Oh,
And then he's got
that's-
a brother.
Lutheran.
I can't talk. I
Have
can't
another
talk.
one, Naomi. Shit.
I haven't had
She
enough.
hasn't had anything.
That's literally what's going through my head right now. All right, boys and girls. This is your main event time. This is the first, technically second, but we're going to call it the first because I fucked the first one up. We ain't got to talk about that, though. First segment of the CONNspiracies.
Ooh.
So this is based off of all you, if anybody in here watches movies, Matrix fans? Anybody? Naomi?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah?
all about the Matrix.
Did you watch
they
all of
got
them?
that new one that's coming out.
Did you watch
It
the new
already
one?
came out.
It already came out? I'm a loser.
Yeah, it did already.
You said it so. Yes,
Just FYI, the last 5 minutes of that movie sucked.
dude.
That
Okay.
sucks.
If you haven't seen the movie, you should have already seen it by now. Sorry, Naomi. The greatest thing about me and Con were just talking about this the other day was I love the route they did with that movie.
Yeah.
They knew exactly what people were looking for in that movie. And so they just flipped it on its head.
Yeah.
And they said, you know what? We're going to show you how meta we can really be.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
So there's this new thing for all of us millennials who maybe or may not know. There's something called like a metaverse, and it's basically a virtual reality type. It's a virtual reality
Yeah.
room that everybody from all over the world can connect to. And so the fourth Matrix movie dips into that, and so I'm trying not to ruin the movie for everybody, but it yeah, I basically did. Well, fuck y'all.
Ruin it. I don't care.
It's been out for like 3 months, so y'all had y'all's chance.
3
Anyways,
weeks, but okay.
No.
It came out on New Year's Day.
Did it?
I've got a quick. Can we
Yeah.
bring back Dungeons and Dragons with this metaverse?
Let's
No, Yu-Gi-Oh.
let's Pokemon. Anybody?
Pokemon. Ooh.
Okay, all of the above.
Oh God, we are
nerding.
Did any of us take our Ritalin today? All right, so in the movie The Matrix, if you know haven't watched the first movie in 1999, for all my millennials out there, it is based off of us being ruled by AI, supercomputers, and the whole nine, the whatnot. So this first conspiracy is going to revolve around: are we living in a computer simulation? And where this conspiracy or this theory started from was from a Swedish philosopher named Nick Bostrom. I've looked at that name 100 times now, and I still can't remember it.
Bostrom. That's a hard. Yeah, you got to think about it.
Yeah, Josh, do me a favor. Can you play the Nick Bostrom clip, please?
I sure can. Give me 1 second.
Thank you.
At least one of three propositions is true, although it doesn't tell us which of these three. The three propositions in question is first, that almost all civilizations at our stage of technological development go extinct before they reach technological maturity. So that's the first possibility. A second possibility is that there is a very strong convergence among all technologically mature civilizations, in that they all lose interest in creating ancestor simulations, as I call them. These would be very detailed computer simulations of people like their historical forebears, detailed enough that the simulated people in these simulations would be conscious. So the second possibility is that they just lose interest in doing this. And the third possibility is that we are almost certainly living in a simulation. So there's this argument that shows that one of these three is true. And the full argument involves some probability theory, but the basic idea can be grasped quite simply, which is that suppose it were the case that the first possibility did not obtain. So then some non-trivial fraction of civilizations at our stage eventually reach technological maturity. Then suppose the second possibility also does not obtain. So some non-negligible fraction of those mature civilizations are still interested in using the resources to running ancestor simulations. You can then show that because each mature civilization that devoted some resources to this purpose could run astronomical numbers of ancestor simulations, you can show that if the first two possibilities do not obtain, then there will be many, many more simulated people like us than there will be non-simulated people like us. In other words, almost all people with our kinds of experiences would be living inside simulations rather than outside them.
So what Nick is saying is that the Matrix could be real.
He's saying there's like a 50-50 chance.
I think he's saying there's a lot more
A
chance.
lot more of a chance than that.
So I dug all day yesterday looking into this, and
I think alcohol was the wrong choice for this episode.
no, it's a perfect choice for this episode. Alcohol and any conspiracy goes hand in hand because you need both to really get on the same fucking
Oh
level.
my gosh.
I'll start it off with this. Where do you stand?
Yeah.
Oh, see, this is better because last time he was like, "Oh, they're real, done."
No,
This one's tricky.
This is interesting.
It's very interesting because the more theories and details that you hear on it, it really makes you think that, let's just say, for example, deja vu.
That's some crazy stuff.
Everybody knows what deja vu is, right?
A glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, right.
It
So,
was a pretty good song in the 80s.
do y'all have any like really weird deja vu moments? Because I've had like a ton. And
Okay.
I feel like the older I get, the more I get.
Have you ever had them where you know what's going to happen next and it happens? Because those are the ones that I get and it freaks me
That one's
out.
a little weird.
Yeah, no, it freaks
No,
me out.
Mine is opposite. Mine is like I see it happening and like I know it's happening, but I try to predict something bad is going to happen. Like I think something bad is about to happen, and then nothing ever happens. It literally happens every fucking time I have deja vu.
It's funny. I haven't even told my wife this. So for those who didn't know, I went to Florida this past weekend, and we were having dinner with the company I work for, and there was a moment where I felt like where we were sitting and where we were eating, we had just done.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
that's
I
freaky.
stepped back for a second. I was like,
Is this shit for real? Like, what
what's
am I
going
doing?
on? Like, this is about to happen next. And that thing happened next. And I was like,
Yes.
all right.
Oh, you should be a
so-
magician. You should
It's,
be a.
it's an illusionist, Con.
what's
It's
a-
an illusionist.
Thank you.
What was that shit that was popular in the early 2000s? Miss Cleo. Anybody remember staying up like 3 o'clock in the morning
The psychic
on,
lady?
on Comedy Central watching Miss
Didn't
Cleo?
she get busted?
Oh, she definitely
You
got
went that
busted.
way, and I went to Mind Freak, like Chris Angel stuff. So we were on two different
Yeah,
sides.
but Chris
of the
Angel's a fraud, so fuck him.
So was Cleo.
That's so fucking true.
Yeah, and especially since we, as society and our technology advances, it makes you think about, like, this would have been like poppycock back in the day,
What?
Poppycock.
You're showing your age now.
And now you've got the VR and you've got this metaverse, and all these things suddenly don't feel like they're too far off what it could, what our reality could be.
Right.
And so that's freaky.
Does VR scare you?
VR doesn't scare me. I think it's super cool, but if I would sit down and like think about what the future of VR could be, that kind of freaks me out.
So,
and we're just at the tip of the iceberg right now, for sure.
We're not at the tip. We're literally at the below the iceberg.
Yeah, I don't think
We're under the water.
let me read you all this real quick, and this will go explain as to why I think like we're at the very bottom, like below the water of the iceberg.
Got it.
All right. Many works of science predict that enormous amounts of computing power will be available in the future. One thing that later generations might do with super powerful computers is run detailed simulations on people. Because their computers would be so powerful, these simulated people would be conscious, causing them to know they are in a simulation. It could be the case that the majority of the minds under simulation do not belong to the original race, but rather by the advanced descendants of an original race. So then the argument becomes, we are likely among the simulated minds rather than among the original biological ones.
So this podcast is simulated?
This is all being done by somebody else.
So we're in The Sims. We are The Sims.
We are the Sims 4. Sims 4.
We're like Sims 1 million. Like,
can I get some more
we're
simoleons in my account, please?
Yeah, we're on update 950,989 update right now. So what I want to do is, for those of you, because I do know that Professor Bostrom's accent is kind of thick. He is Swedish. What I want to do, you couldn't. It was kind of hard for me to.
I couldn't tell what he was, but I could tell he had an accent.
But also, when I was listening to him, I was doing it off on my phone, and the phone speaker really blows. So I'm assuming that everybody else is also listening to this off of their phone. So what I want to do is review his 3 theories on computer simulation. Okay. Number 1, the human species is very likely to go extinct before reaching post-human stage. Which means we're most likely to go extinct because of the development of some powerful, dangerous technology or nanotechnology.
Or the Russians.
Who probably had the nanotechnology. Or we will continue to destroy each other through war. Thus, it's hard to justify that our own species will reach a post-human stage. Okay.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Theory number 2. Any post-human civilization is extremely unlikely to run a significant number of simulations of their evolutionary history or variations thereof. Meaning, it is presumed that post-human societies will be very different from human societies. They will develop along a trajectory that leads to the recognition of an ethical prohibition against running ancestor simulations, meaning us and them in the future, right? Or them in the future running us. Running ancestor simulations because of the suffering that has inflicted. Or they will simply lack the desire to run these simulations because it could be seen as a waste of time to go backward when they have already reached a post-human state.
Right.
Meaning that our future selves learn from our mistakes. Learn from what Putin is doing right now, which is invading Ukraine for absolutely no fucking reason.
So elementary.
Right? And so we're like, our future selves are like, nah, we're good. We ain't got to do all that bullshit no more.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Or
that was good. I like that.
I appreciate that, Josh. I did it all for you guys. And his third theory is we are almost certainly living in a computer simulation. The assumption of substrate independence suggests that mental states can supervene any can fuck me, goddamn, I should have went to college. Can supervene on any of a broad class of physical substrates and provided a system that implements the right sort of computational structures and processes. It can be associated with conscious experiences. These big words, man, this is way too big for me.
I was like, you're doing really great for this.
Oh, I appreciate it, Josh. Meaning, at our current stage of technological development, we don't have powerful enough hardware nor the software to create conscious minds and computers. There are many arguments out there that we are a few decades away, but what if we are in a simulation right now and have only made it this far in the sim to think that?
The sim.
If we are living in a simulation, then everything we are seeing is a tiny piece of total physical reality around us. While the world we see is in some sense of real, it is not located at the universe because that is the computing power of the sim we are in. Moreover, simulated civilizations have potential to become post-human. They may then run their own ancestor simulations on powerful computers, concluding that we might be living in a second or third generation simulation right now. So we could be on Sims 3.0 of year 200 million.
I feel like because we're talking about it, like
It's becoming more real.
no, I feel like
The more we talk
the
about, the
house
more
might
you're
start to
just
like
like,
disintegrate away, and like
and
we're
this
gonna
is
reboot
why,
our
this is why I say like deja vu.
yeah.
Like deja vu, and not only that, like have you guys ever just walked into a room and just completely forgot what the hell you were doing there?
Yeah, someone deleted your action.
Yeah,
Control
exactly.
Z. Control Z.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Sorry, Josh. That took me like half a second to realize. See, somebody's fucking me up right
See,
now,
told you they
and
forgot.
somebody needs to update my shit.
So I remember something as a kid. It was funny, and as I got older, it's something that just it's weird. I had somebody tell me that you as a person don't process what's in front of you. I mean, sorry, what's behind you, because it's a system. You know, like in a
Right.
video game,
Yeah.
you don't know what's behind you. It's only loading what's in front of you.
Yeah.
And that only what becomes behind you becomes real is when you turn around.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
That kind of makes sense. Yeah.
kind of
because-
like monsters under the bed or like Toy Story or
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, like
Monsters are real.
Okay, sorry.
Fuck you.
yeah, we
Coming
have that.
soon to your next conspiracy.
We're gonna talk about monsters. No, it happens to me all the fucking time. I'll go downstairs, and
It's not the alcohol, right?
no, I'll be sober. Fuck
Okay.
you, Josh.
All right. Cool.
It'll be in the
making sure.
it'll be like
You were saying morning.
10.
but
I
then you
wasn't gonna
thought
say
about it
morning,
and
but I
you
just
drank.
told myself because that doesn't make sense because I don't remember shit anyways when I wake up.
And you drink in the morning, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really
No,
matter.
fucker. No, I do not.
Mimosas are breakfast in a cup.
Mimosas, but that's a chick thing. Dudes don't drink mimosas.
What? My husband drinks mimosas.
Oh, I mean,
I drink mimosas.
I kind of do too.
It's more like a
sometimes.
3/4.
It just depends, but I'm not gonna make mimosas at my own house. I
But-
had to go out for that shit.
So, but that's just in the sim, right? They don't want you to. Oh, yo, I'm like,
Right?
it's weirding me out. It's
you're
weirding me
thinking
out.
about it. So,
Yes.
chills. Maybe it's just the
When they
how
go into
cold
the
it is in this
kitchen and
room.
they like what ingredients are in the fridge and
and you
no
fucking
mimosas
forget,
for you.
or have you ever put something in a place and you're like, I'm going to remember that is there,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
an hour later you're like, where the fuck did I put that? Because I know I put it somewhere very
Yes.
important and where I will remember it.
I'm pretty sure that's just a guy thing.
No, it's
No,
not.
fuck you. It
It's
is
a man
not.
thing. It's a man
not.
thing.
I've put stuff specific. Someone comes in there and moves it. That's
Yeah,
what it is. I don't know what it is.
it's the AI.
Yeah, someone paused
It's a
it and
simulation.
grabbed it, kind of like in, was it Roller Coaster Tycoon, where you used to be able to pick the people up and drop them in the water, or is that just
Yes.
me?
That's exactly
Yes.
what's happening.
So, can we not consider that AI then? They're not. We are the AI.
Or here is another theory.
Okay.
What if it's aliens?
It's real.
Aliens are real. I don't care what anybody
But
says.
then I've got a whole
But
nother
no,
thing on
there-
aliens.
There's another theory that it is actually aliens that are in millions of years from now or currently, depending on how you're looking at
There might
this.
be 100,000 the way we're going.
Oh shit! But what if it's a super artificial alien species that's actually controlling our simulation right now?
That's weird.
So I'm gonna raise my hand because I got something to say whenever you're done.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm right there with you. So aliens, to me, I think the universe is so vast that I think that humans will evolve faster than other civilizations might be able to find us because the universe is so vast and ever expanding, right? So, I mean, that's craziness. But I feel like aliens, especially the ones that the media, sensationalizes, the things that you see like in conspiracy theories now, the way that they look.
What was that movie with?
Oh, please tell me you're thinking the same thing.
We probably are. Damn.
Is it Mars Attacks?
No, that's not good.
That's how I picture every alien.
I've
like
literally.
me and my wife will walk around the house, go.
I'm sorry, Naomi. I did not mean to cut you off.
Yo, this is what
Paul.
I'm working with here.
It's called Paul.
I loved that movie.
Paul.
Was good.
movie.
That was a good movie.
Go ahead, continue, Naomi.
So I think the aliens are really like the human race, but in the future, like tens of thousands of years.
No,
like,
you're
I
right.
think,
There's another theory out there that says that aliens are actually just the evolutionary human form of 1,000,000 years from now.
like at least the aliens that we think of whenever,
Right.
not
There's
Mars Attacks aliens.
Somebody, Josh, maybe you can pull this up. I don't know. It might be kind of hard, but I heard this. This was a few years ago.
I'm ready.
There was somebody who did a evolutionary human evolution of us like 500,000 years from now or 1,000,000 years from now, where of what it was a diagram of what we would look like in 1,000,000 years. And because of all the it's like I'm gonna say crossbreeding, that's definitely not the right term.
Wrong.
Asians, whites fucking, Mexicans and blacks fucking, blacks and whites fucking, and Mexican and blacks fucking. Anyways, all that fucking's gonna turn us into something weird, which equals aliens.
What?
Okay.
What?
All right.
So let me get this straight.
Con keeps it so
Time out.
eloquent.
I'm trying, guys.
Let me get this straight. Interracial marriage, or as you
Interracial fucking.
there you go, is what's going to create aliens. Is that what you just said?
Well,
No, create us in 1,000,000 years. And aliens are just us in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just coming back in time on vacation.
Yeah, because I'm
Well, I mean, honestly, science has proven like those with like red hair or green eyes,
They have
they're
no souls.
likely to. That's not what I was gonna say.
Oh,
they're
sorry.
likely to like basically more or less become extinct in the not so distant future. There's not gonna be anyone left with naturally red hair or naturally green eyes.
I've heard that redheads are going to go extinct. So
Yeah.
if you're a redhead, sorry.
Goodbye, gingers.
Sorry, not sorry. You're the evil of
lie.
the planets.
I love our
just
first one of our chats. It said it took this long for the alien talk to come back up. No, the other thing was, see, it just happened. So just deleting my thoughts.
Well, all right.
You're messing
while
with
you're-
us now.
No, here
What
you
you need is your McAfee, whatever the fuck that guy is, that virus software. You need that shit updated in 1,000,000 years from now.
So
they need to do that shit so you can quit losing your train of thought.
Your AI
I'm a-
is running on a Windows.
It's
I
running.
got it. I got it. It's running on DOS right now. Are y'all a believer in that there is another, either a timeline or multiple timelines, of
Multiverse?
us that exist?
Yes.
I've seen the Marvel shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all seen Marvel.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
all believers
Yeah.
in the multiverse.
That. Nick says we're canceled, by the way, because your interracial lovemaking is going to
What?
Hey man, I'm not gonna lie. Interracial lovemaking is what makes the world go round.
absolutely.
And apparently is
I'm
what makes us
just saying,
aliens
like,
as well.
aliens are just us doing that a lot.
I'm
And now
down. Yeah.
That
It almost
is us
sounds
in
like it's a
1,000,000.
bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing. I just said
In fact,
it's
I have a
aliens.
feeling next week Con's going to be on Instagram. Hi, this is Chris Conn from the show. That
Apparently, I'm a fucking racist.
I didn't say.
I
didn't
just
say
said
that.
no. I was like, aliens is just us in the future coming back in time on vacation because our shit from now is so fucking cool, and their world in 1,000,000 years is so fucked up.
so essentially what you're saying is in the future there will only be one race because of all of
That's
It's
not
the
what I'm
human
saying.
race.
One-
But
oh,
the
okay.
the gentleman that I was describing who came up with this theory, all right, of the million-time mixed race, blah, blah, blah. Josh, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Uh-huh. I'm calling bullshit.
Nothing.
It's this guy's theory, so it's not me. Fuck you guys.
Nix.
This is coming from the same guy that said this.
Aliens are real. I don't care what anybody says.
Aliens are real. They're us. They're our ancestors.
Because
They
the
are-
reason they
they're
exist
real.
is they do.
Yeah. But going back to our boy Nick Bostrom.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to try to get back on track here. Try
We're
to
do-
stay
we're doing
into
great.
the simulated theory.
Got
I know,
it.
but look, I worked really hard on these fucking notes, and I really want to read them.
Ooh. Another chat says this can be tied into the Mandela effect.
The Mandela effect?
Oh.
Yeah. Or the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
the butterfly
gosh,
effect
for real.
exists. I'm a firm believer
I am a
in that.
very firm believer
The
in the
smallest
butterfly
thing
effect.
can cause the biggest chaos.
But is the butterfly effect is a theory of going
That's time.
back in time, or is that also computer simulated?
That space-time continuum theory.
That's a reboot, is what they call it. The
Oh,
reboot.
that could be the next the next conspiracy.
I am
is
down
space-time
because, yeah, it's measurable.
And you
And
thought
we
we
can
weren't going to
totally-
be able to talk about
and
this,
we can
Con.
totally bash Back to the Future because that movie
Oh.
sucked.
And you can
Rude.
because you can because you'd be the host of that one as well.
Exactly. So I can do whatever I want because it's my show. So
I'm going to let you...
go ahead.
You,
Go ahead.
You
go
do
ahead.
that. No, you do
Okay.
that.
Let me close this out and then we can continue.
Yes.
All right, so Bostrom's thoughts were in some ways the post-humans running a simulation are like gods in relation to the people inhabiting the simulation. The post-humans created the world we see. They are of superior intelligence. They can interfere in the workings of our world, and they can monitor everything that happens. I gotta take a breath. Oh, God. I got and this is Bostrom thinking, right? He says, I got a sense that he kind of thinks of it as a video game. Actually, I do not think this is Bostrom's thoughts. Hold on, I'll tell you in just a minute who I think this is. She's throwing me in for a loop. I got a sense that he kind of thinks of it as a video game. Different people are at different levels in the game, and talking about the creators as gods, you could infer that he is relating to us and how different people believe in different gods. He even mentions that ethically moral people will have the potential for an afterlife where they could level up or down, essentially heaven and hell.
I want to level up.
Yeah.
I've been leveling up for 30 years. Thank you.
I'm on another level. I'm on a new level. No?
What?
ASAP Ferg, anybody? All right.
Oh, there we go. I was waiting for his comment to come in.
Unless we are now living in a simulation, our descendants will almost certainly never run an ancestor simulation. It's strange that this is the very last line of his paper because either we are in one now or we end up with the ability, but we don't end up running them, and this whole idea is whack. LOL. Fucking Lindsay, my girlfriend, who rewrote my entire paper.
I love her so much.
Oh, that is amazing.
I'm going to show y'all. I want to show y'all something.
That,
So
I got to wait time out. Can we
I
truly
wrote-
appreciate that?
I
'Cause-
wrote 3 pages in my notebook, right? And apparently that
Oh, that's so beautiful. How did your paper really end? Because that is great. I got to give her credit for that.
this is what I wrote apparently, right?
Okay.
Just 1 page. And then she redid it for me. She did it really fucking good into what I just read, and I'm really proud of her, and I really appreciate her help on this. But thanks,
Better get those
Bo.
popsicles ready.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
rocket pops.
when he handed us these notes, I knew Con didn't write this particular copy because it said essay title at the top, and I'm like, I don't even think he knows what essay is.
No, that says essay.
Essay.
Yeah, definitely getting canceled.
But
That's what I always used to say in high school.
yeah. But
Just some context there.
Con,
what we got, Josh?
Con
Oh,
also
God damn
thinks
it.
that Hot Rod deserves awards. End of argument. That was from Nick.
That
Hot
movie?
Rods?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good movie, though.
Oh, there it is.
That's a really
And
good
then
movie.
the other one was Back to the Future is one of the greatest movie franchises of all time. It's a cinematic icon.
Don't
Tell
read,
Nick to shut the fuck
don't
up.
read his comments.
But on the positive note, my wife agrees with Con. That movie sucks in all caps. So she yelled it at you. So
No, but this was a really fun first one. I'm glad I
we're
decided
done?
to do this one. No,
I'm
we're
not done.
We're
I'm
not
not done.
done.
oh
We're not done, but I
Yeah,
I
we're-
do want. I'm trying. We're going to do this in review, And I want if there is a chat line going on, I would like to get their opinions on it. After doing all this research, Josh, play me the Neil deGrasse Tyson interview.
Coming up.
Thank you.
Wish I had a good argument against that hypothesis, and I do not. Someone programs a universe, and in there they gain maturity and technology, and then they program a universe. So you can have nested, simulated universes all the way down, but there's only one real universe. Now throw a dart at all those universes. Which one are you most likely to hit? A simulated universe.
I love
So
him.
even Neil deGrasse Tyson is on board with this theory.
I think it. So, do we think that? So, just to specify, do you think that the simulation theory is synonymous with parallel universes, or you think that's just something
No.
different along the same
I think,
lines?
I think parallel universe and simulation theory are two different things.
Okay.
So the difference being in the two is parallel universe is obviously there's multiple universes, right? We can't see the entire galaxy. So we can only assume that there's multiple Earths. There could be 4 Naomis. There could be 4 Joshes.
Oh, there
could
needs to be a lot more than
me.
4. It's for
and
the good
each,
of all.
Each one of us are doing something different in our own world. And the parallel universe, that goes along the lines of black holes, because we don't know what goes on behind the black hole. And there are some theories from physicists that a black hole is a whole different there's a whole different timeline behind it when you get sucked in.
Just a couple weeks ago, they actually photographed a black hole
Yeah.
giving birth to little baby stars.
Yeah.
Little
What?
baby stars. Yep.
There is also
It's a star birther.
Birther.
we have images of black holes, just not really good images, because these happen
There's no light.
like millions of light years away. Right. Well, that's how you know it's a black hole, because there is no light.
Yeah.
It's a
Hole.
black hole. Black hole sun.
In this episode of Podcast Karaoke,
There's podcast karaoke, Nick.
We're doing that later, right?
That was our cue. Oh no, I thought we were doing that right now. Never mind.
We can do it right now.
No, I'm good. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it later.
So
we have
anyways-
a special segment.
So that would be parallel universe, and then in computer AI
simulation
simulated theory
computer.
is right. Is this has been going on? This is a artificial intelligence that's been going on either by computers, aliens, one of the two. That's been going on for millions of years. I'm trying, Josh. Fuck you.
No, I can't.
What it is, it's my ADD's going on, and like I can't put my thought.
No, I love when you say aliens, because it's like it could be real or it could be real. Like there is like
No,
say aliens.
it's real.
Say aliens.
It's real.
Say aliens.
Aliens.
You say can't. You just said can't.
No, it's just the way he says it. It's just like I don't know. Like it could be that you believe it
No.
and you could not.
I've seen UFOs before. They are
Yes.
real.
I have seen them too.
Naomi's.
See, well, why didn't you fucking chime in on that one episode? Oh, or was that the one I did by myself with them?
You did that by yourself.
Oh.
So
I believe in aliens. I have seen them in Deer Park. I've seen them where I live now. I am a firm believer that we are not alone in this universe.
Yeah. Remember the movie Signs?
Love it.
loved it.
Did that movie not creep you out?
Although the girl
Oh, it
annoyed
totally
me.
did.
I hated the girl with all her little waters.
Oh, the little girl?
Yeah, she would drink the waters.
Her little
No,
waters ended up saving everybody.
I know, but it was just like
that was probably AI. Like,
You think that was AI?
Control C, Control C, Control C.
No, it's Control W for water.
Ooh.
so you know what so we're talking about all the simulation theory and the supercomputers and the Sims, the Sim and the Sims game. Do you know what I see being like a very realistic possibility for the future?
What's that?
I'm not saying that this isn't realistic. This is kind of mind-boggling, kind of got to take a minute to wrap your head around it. But do you see the movie Ready Player One?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So that I think is like, I see that being the future.
I
That
do
or
too.
Idiocracy, which
So if Ready Player One can happen, right? Which is done 100 years from now? I can't remember.
I think it's 100.
No,
years
I
from
don't
now.
even think it's 100 years. I
Maybe
think it
it's
was in
not
like
that much?
1930, 1940. I mean, not
2030?
19, yeah, 2030, 2040.
1930. What is
Sorry.
this over here?
I'm a middle-aged
I feel like-
podcaster, y'all.
Well, that goes into the realm of Josh. We were just talking about what the hell was it called? The reality.
Metaverse.
Metaverse.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
absolutely.
That
So
goes-
you think that's a stepping stone?
That is, I believe, that's the bottom of our iceberg. All right. So remember how earlier we were talking about like, okay, some of the shit we're talking about right now is the very bottom underneath the water. But I think Ready Player One, that's right there at the sea level of
Yeah.
the metaverse or artificial intelligence running simulation.
So Ready Player One takes place in 2045. That's when
There
they
you go. You weren't too far off.
Yeah. So that I totally believe that. And then it's those ancestors that are like, all of this stupid shit happened whenever they were like in the metaverse.
Right.
And so we're not even going to do the simulation anymore because nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
Right.
So that this could.
So we got.
I feel like
which
we're
is very-
predicting the future.
We do have we have the metaverse, right? Or the start of a metaverse. There's nothing that says that simulation theory like isn't possible because we don't know what's going on in a million years from now. We have no clue. We can assume we know with the advancement of our technology. We know with how Elon Musk wants to create a program that can read your mind out loud, and he's almost got it. He came out with a test product like last year where it can speak out loud your thoughts.
Well,
And-
he's
and-
our
and
Tony
you
Stark,
can-
so I don't.
And you can, I'm sorry, Josh, you
good.
can telepathically talk to each other through this device.
That's what they say. Aliens don't have mouths because they would just communicate telepathically.
So I think Elon Musk is an alien
A German alien.
who created the flamethrower. Or he didn't create the flamethrower, but he made it really fucking cool.
I love Elon Musk. Huge
He's
fan. I
our
love him.
Tony Stark.
He really is.
He's
he
a modern
is.
Tony
He's
Stark.
our Tony Stark.
That's how I explain to him to our kids.
He needs an Iron Man suit. He probably has
He
one.
probably
Oh,
has
yeah.
one. He
He
probably
just
goes.
doesn't-
It's a cosplay that he just
Cosplay.
cool.
Yeah, it's a superhero suit. You're full of shit, Elon Musk.
maybe he's the UFOs that we're seeing flying at night. He's just test driving things.
That'd be awesome.
There was a guy, speaking of
Nick,
UFOs.
what we're smoking is probably the best.
Nick, shut the fuck up. I'm not going to tell you again.
Aren't you supposed to be working?
We're having a good old time over here without fucking daddy. All right?
Oh,
Mind your business.
ooh. You may or may not see Conn on the next episode after that.
No, you're definitely not. Nick's going to be like, no, he's not allowed back. Josh, there is a... Hold on. Let me gather my thoughts. There is... I can't remember his name. He worked at a UFO site. And he came out with all these... he worked at Area 51. Okay. Well, it's not Area 51. It's actually something else.
You're talking about Lazar?
He was on... He did...
Lazar.
Bob Lazar.
Yeah.
Bob was yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
about to say.
Thank you. Bob Lazar, speaking of aliens, this dude, so we were just talking about UFOs, right? Well, according to Bob Lazar, who he wasn't at Area 51, apparently there's a whole nother alien site. By the way, if you've never heard of who Bob Lazar is, he has a Netflix documentary,
Which is crazy.
which is really good.
Yep.
And he did an interview with Joe Rogan, which is really good. And it's probably one of the most believable UFO guys, alien guys out there.
Yeah.
A lot more believable than Tom DeLonge.
No, it's Tom DeLonge, but yes.
There's an E at the end of his name. So it's,
You know what's funny is that the guy you're talking about, they're friends, and he's them two and his group.
are they really?
Yeah, they're
I
friends.
didn't know that.
He's actually part of their board of
UFOologist?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't think of the organization that Tom put together, but he's on that board.
Yeah.
And he is part of the reason why we have some of these unearthed videos. And
Who, Tom
photographs.
or Bob?
Both of them?
I think it's more Bob. I'm
Well,
sorry.
yeah,
I
yeah,
cannot
I
believe
mean-
Tom.
Tom's used his platform to get hit Bob's stuff out to the world. I don't think.
Oh, to the stars.
There you go.
That's what it was.
To the stars.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think.
Which sounds like a whole nother band.
I think Tom.
With Lazar.
It does.
Yeah. I think Tom did a shitty ass job, but Bob Lazar was very, very believable. Did y'all watch that episode with Joe Rogan or the documentary?
I'm on strike for Joe Rogan right now, so I can't listen to it.
What?
No, I'm just messing with.
I was about to say, are you
I was about
serious?
to say, what do you do now?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen that episode. I've seen a lot of the Joe Rogan, but I haven't seen that one.
If you're into the extraterrestrial blah 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 aliens, UFOs and shit.
Yeah.
That's too big of a word for me.
Extraterrestrial.
Extraterrestrial. Thank you. It's very interesting, and it's definitely worth watching.
It is interesting.
But what Bob Lazar claims is that he saw this. It's an element, right? And it's not on our periodic table, but I guess it should be. They can't find it. They tried to replicate it, and every time he tried to touch this element, it was like a force field, and he was trying to get into this device and had a force field around it. And they said they were trying to crack it. They tried to do everything they can, but it kept rejecting them. They can't, again, backed off of whatever this object was. He couldn't say what it was.
Con, save it for another conspiracy, man.
this-
No, I can do that.
All down another
I'm
rabbit
all
hole.
about that shit.
For
Yeah,
real.
We can
have
do
to
that.
hold off.
All right. Well, we'll hold off that one.
Ooh, teaser.
Josh. No, that's it, huh?
No, we have.
I was trying
we
to
have a
see if
couple
I-
things you want to bring up
What
on my list.
I was about to say, and
No.
open up the...
For whatever reason, I thought there was another ad, but because I can't read my fucking notes fast
No,
I
enough.
was about to say,
we
you
don't
can
have
open
it.
up the
right.
upscale roofing hotline, see if anyone else got anything to chime in
It's
on.
gonna
this.
be Nick. It's just gonna be Nick.
It'll
We're
be
fine.
Nick.
We don't have to listen.
Don't
to
judge
Nick.
us, Nick.
Hopefully, Nick forwarded the phones so that we can get that. We'll know here in a minute when he drops in the chat.
So that was the first installment of CONNspiracies. I hope everybody enjoyed it. And
So are we doing these bonus ones you mentioned?
Yeah, so I'm fixing to kick this second segment into gear, and this was something that I wanted to do a long time ago, like in our last season, but
Which one are
we didn't have enough room for this. So this is going to be the Who Killed a Music Scene. I really want to piss some motherfuckers off with this one.
I can see how excited you
All
are.
right, y'all go first.
So I'll go. Josh, you want to go first, or I can?
Are
go
we going to
first?
start with the genre and who killed what genre?
It can be whatever musician, whatever genre.
So while you think, I just want to let you know that we have just broke a record for the Smells Like Middle Aged Spirit podcast YouTube.
Downvotes?
We now have 200 subscribers to our channel.
Oh hell
as of
yeah!
Right now,
Fuck
So
yeah!
That's live right here. We just got confirmation on that. Just had to share that. a little bit.
the wrong pipe.
They liked conspiracies.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a popular
Now the-
guy. What are you gonna say?
The government is definitely
Hey.
watching this podcast now.
Oh my. Okay.
I feel like we were on 199, and that 200 was the CIA
Ooh.
calling it.
Okay.
What you got, Naomi?
So, all right, I'm gonna get some flack for this, but it's okay. It's okay.
I want to get some flack on mine.
It was
too.
a turning point for me. So I'm gonna be talking about heavy metal, but not just a music genre. Just they killed the future of music because they're stupid and they want to be big babies, and that's Metallica. When they threw the biggest fit about Napster and all of that, and it was like all the fighting and the legal battles and everything, it really just ruined Metallica and that going forward with, I mean, yeah, no, I was just done
I
with
thought
it.
you were going to say the Black Album, because there was a lot of flack when you mentioned killing the genre. So Metallica was a thrash heavy metal band, right? And they kind of helped grow that genre in metal, right?
Yeah.
And when they came out with the Black Album, they slowed it down a lot. So the Black Album had Enter Sandman on it, right? And I can't remember the other songs. It's been so long. I quit listening to Metallica. I can't fucking stand them. Which I started as a metalhead, but I'm more of a hardcore punk kid. But Metallica got me into the heavy genre, so I kind of picked up on some things.
I started listening to Metallica in 3rd grade in Holland. I would spend my summers in Holland,
Oh, wow.
and of the 8 channels that my grandparents had over there, MTV was one of them. But a lot of bands and acts would start out in the European market first to kind of test it out for the American market.
Really?
So I would see like all this stuff months before it came out in America, and
Yeah.
which was pretty cool.
That's weird. I would have never thought of that.
So Metallica had just released their Load album, which I loved. It's still got what my favorite song is, Until It Sleeps by Metallica. Great music video. I love
So,
it.
Fun fact
Yes, sir.
about that album.
Yes.
Load?
Do you know what the front covers for Load and Reloaded are? So the front album cover of Load is made up of semen and urine mixed together and taken a Photoshop of.
I
What
knew I
the
loved them.
Fuck.
And then
3rd grade, y'all.
Reload is, I believe, piss and blood, and it's mixed, and that's how you get those two
Really?
different colors.
The Reload.
I really wish
Well-
we had a TV up here right now so I could see.
Yeah, let me bring it up. I'll show it to you.
what those album covers are.
Metallica had done a contest on MTV that they were publicizing, and I was like, I'm in 3rd grade. I'm gonna enter this contest, y'all. I bust out my Lisa Frank stationery, and I write in for the
The
contest.
Rose Art crayons?
I write in on my Lisa Frank stationery and send it off to Metallica.
While you were in Holland? Yeah. Did they ever respond?
No.
Hell no.
Rude. That's because they're
that's
nasty little
I would have
crybabies.
never thought of that.
Yeah, so this first one for Load is, I just got confirmation, it's blood and semen
No
squeezed
shit.
between 2 pieces of plexiglass. And Reload is by the same artist. It is piss and blood. So that's what it is.
Excellent.
I'll be
Excellent.
damned.
Yeah.
So then I got older, and to me, if
How much
you're
older? How much older are we now? We need a timeline.
college, no, high school,
I was
high
about
school,
to say college. That's really old.
high school.
From 3rd grade to college. Ooh.
Yes, 3rd grade to college. I mean, I've always been a metalhead, and I just started getting really into Pantera. For me,
Yeah.
the metal scene is: are you a Metallica fan or are
Pantera.
you a Pantera
I feel
fan?
like we all had to make those same 2 choices.
You get-
At one, like when we were teenagers.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You get Metallica and great riffs. They're commercialized. They've got the marketing down, worldwide. But little babies, they're gonna nitpick about contracts. They're gonna argue all the time. And then you get Pantera,
Yeah.
totally genuine,
Yeah.
organic. You can just tell in the music. It's so organic it's so good.
2 questions. Where were you when Dimebag Darrell died?
At school.
Yeah, that's where I was at too.
So we got a
Were
call
you-
coming in.
Oh, did we? It's gonna be Nick.
It's Nick.
It's coming in. Let me get this.
It's fucking Nick.
Hang on. Thank you for calling the Smells Like Middle Age Spirit podcast. Who are we talking to? Hello?
I mean, we would be if Josh get his shit together.
Yeah, it's doing the same thing it did last week, which is being stupid.
Hold on 1 second,
Hang
Nick.
on. Oh,
Please stand by.
please stand by while we get this done. Can you
If
hear
he
us
doesn't,
now?
Are we live?
yeah,
Oh,
no,
there
we
it
got you.
is.
Oh my God, guys! My name's Nick. I'm a huge fan. I listen to every episode.
Oh,
You guys are
man.
doing awesome. Call in and see what we thought about Marilyn Manson.
I don't have a problem with Marilyn Manson. I think a lot of other people do.
Hey, they got what they deserved, right, Nick?
I never said that. Never.
Is that
Let's not go there.
is that a bird?
Go there.
No. You didn't say he got what he deserved. You said the women he was with got what they deserved.
We're not gonna do.
I said nothing on record.
Oh, on record.
No oblate. No oblate English, senor.
That is that part out.
So for those of
Oh
you
my
that don't know,
goodness.
this is obviously Nick.
Well, hang on.
Where
Nick,
are you calling from, Nick?
I'm actually waiting for some work to do at my place of employment.
oh, good. You ain't
So
doing
I
jack
was
shit.
checking you guys- I was
Okay.
checking you guys out while I wait for things to go down. You guys are doing a great job. Good con. Like, I got to give you props, man. Like, you did your research and you came in. You're fucking killing it, bro.
I'm fucking proud of
I'm
myself
having
too. Let me ask you something. I want to get you involved on this question as well. And then after
Okay.
you, I need to ask Naomi like 2 more questions.
Uh-oh.
What musician or group do you think killed a music genre? Who killed an industry for you?
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Uh-oh.
Soulja Boy murdered hip hop.
I don't think that's wrong at all.
I can kind of get with that.
yeah.
Ruined
yeah.
hip-hop?
Soulja Boy ruined hip hop. And give him props for making something out of nothing. And
Soulja Boy,
being
tell him.
But that was the beginning of the end for hip hop, in my opinion, was Soulja Boy.
I concur. I think most people in the chat would probably say the same thing. That was, although fun,
some of his shit was pretty catchy, but I do feel like Soulja Boy kind of overtook. I think at the same time, Lil Wayne was breaking out on the radio waves also, and I feel like Soulja Boy's his minuscule catchy songs kind of overtook what Lil Wayne was doing at the time for the rap and for the rap genre.
Right. Well, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Versus series.
yes.
But Soulja Boy did a Versus against Lil Bow Wow. Now, whatever you think about Lil Bow Wow or Bow Wow, whatever. Okay, whatever you think about Bow Wow, like Bow Wow was been in the rap game since he was like 7.
Yeah.
Okay, he has a long list of songs. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Versus, but basically 2 artists get together and they play their biggest songs. Like, one guy will play his song, and like whoever has the best catalog, like basically the judges have to like, okay, who won?
Yeah.
And the judges is just everybody who's watching. It's like basically a big ode to hip hop, and like it's for the fans.
Right.
Soulja Boy played the same song like 4 times because he didn't have enough songs.
I did not see that.
I would believe that, definitely.
He played the same song like 4 times.
Yeah.
Like Lil Bow Wow, for whatever you think about him, like he's had years of making quality pop hip hop music.
Yeah, but what top tracks other than just one did Lil Bow Wow make?
Shorty Like
Lil
Mine.
Bow Wow has a very, very long history. Like all the way from back when he was on, because he used to be signed to Snoop Dogg's label. Then he was on Jermaine Dupri, Def Jam for a long time. Like from the time he was really little, he's got a decent catalog, especially compared to Soulja Boy. Like I feel like it wasn't even close. The thing is, Soulja Boy has music that is more like the music that's out today, and a lot of young kids were watching the Verses.
It's just
so, like,
it's radio play shit. Yeah.
right. Like all the young kids probably would have said that Soulja Boy won just because he has a song that was out recently.
Yeah.
And Bow Wow hasn't put anything out in several years.
Because he don't need to.
Yeah, he really don't need to be honest.
He got money. And he was in a
But,
cool movie
yeah.
called Like Mike, so that's pretty cool.
Hey,
That's the same
if
person.
I
right?
wish something would, before I let you guys go, if there's one thing in music I wish would come back, and I'm thinking about starting it myself, we need an American boy band. Okay, we already had One Direction fucked up. We need some American boy bands.
So like
to come back.
Backstreet
It's
Boys, some NSYNC.
Yes, it's been 25, 30 years since a good American boy band came out.
So with that
We
being
gotta bring
said,
American boy bands back.
with that being said, everybody that's listening to this now, I will drop the most beautiful gem video I've ever seen in my life of our gracious and humble host karaokeing at Reno's. And this man, guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, someone that envelops what he's doing. I didn't even know the song that he was singing, which is an NSYNC song, had a beatbox part in it. but Nick let me know because he put his heart and soul into those 2 measures of beatboxing. And we will be putting that exclusively on the Spirit Sniffers
In just
page.
a couple more months, it's gonna be
Oh god, it's hilarious.
There's your dad joke for the
shit.
night.
But you guys are doing great. Like I just wanted to call and give my support. I wish I was there with y'all, but I really enjoyed listening to you guys. Everybody did great. So
Thanks, Dad.
go
Thanks, Dad.
I'm glad you said dad and not daddy.
I was going to say
I
daddy.
was about to say daddy too.
Daddy is reserved.
Daddy is reserved.
I'm not trying to get in trouble with Clint. Me and Clint are buddies, so let's keep it that way.
Well, thank you for calling, Nick. We'll see you next week whenever
All
you
right,
come
man.
back.
All right, love y'all. See
Love you,
later.
boo.
Bye.
Oh gosh, that's great.
Well, before we
He's
get
right, though.
started on another tangent,
I ain't done yet.
well, no, we're not done.
What we got?
We got it. We're doing one more ad for one of our new
Okay.
supporters for this year. Good for Dudes. We'll go ahead and run that ad, and we'll be right back.
What's up, guys? It's Nick Stevenson again. Fellas, this time I'm talking specifically to you, and I want you to know it's okay. You don't have to be embarrassed. I know you want your skin to look good. Now, you haven't been taking care of your skin for years, and now every time you go to the coffee shop, they're offering you the senior discount. Now, maybe you've wanted to take care of your skin, but you just don't want to shop for products where your wife or your girlfriend gets her stuff. Well, fellas, why not just get your own stuff? All you got to do is go to goodfordudes.com. That's good, the number 4, dudes.com. That's right. Good for Dudes offers a skincare product that is designed for men. Best part is, it can be shipped right to your house, fast and easy. You want something to help prevent signs of aging like wrinkles and dark spots? Try WTF. What's that? Simple, it just means wear on the face. After washing your face in the morning, apply WTF. After showering in the evening, apply WTF. If you've already got signs of aging, it's cool because this product will minimize those. And there's so much more. Just go see for yourself at goodfordudes.com. Once again, good, the number 4, dudes, DUDES.com. You want a promo code? Sure. Use the initials to this show, SLMAS, smells like middle-aged spirit, and you'll get 10% off your order. What are you waiting for, Gramps? I mean, buddy? It's okay, guys. If you want to take care of your skin, just get your own stuff at goodfordudes.com.
All right. I heard you talking while we were on the break.
Yeah.
Were you saying something about Napster was the reason why?
Yeah, thank
I
you,
was
Josh.
thinking the same thing.
So, well, I was going to ask Naomi to dip back into what she was talking about between Metallica and Pantera. I was going to ask her what made the Black Album ruin the metal genre, but she actually had a whole different aspect behind not just a Black Album, but Metallica in general itself, which involved Lars Ulrich suing everybody who downloaded
world.
shit off of Napster.
He pulled a Danzig.
Wasn't it
What
because of that album?
Hold on. What the fuck did Danzig do?
He sued
Danzig's
the world.
my boy.
He sued the world.
Mother.
No, didn't the whole Napster thing come around the Black Album, or was that what was the reunion? The reunion album, because the documentary came out.
Yeah,
saw-
it was
Some kind of monster.
It was 2000. Hold on,
I can't.
2000,
think of what it is.
2001. I want to say. I remember where I was at when that album came out, so I'm trying to remember what year that was.
It's my least favorite album. You know why?
Nobody liked that fucking
You know
album,
why?
unless you were a diehard Metallica fan.
I'm musical. If you're a musical person, there's only one reason why you hate that album.
And what's that?
That crappy snare on every single song
Oh.
sounds like a ping, ping, ping,
Nope,
ping,
you're
ping
right.
on every single thing.
All I know is that every Metallica song, you can always tell because he's like,
And then he,
Can you do that one more time?
we got it on video. We got it next TikTok clip. We're
That-
good. Yeah. So
that's what it sounds like.
That's beautiful.
For Naomi, Metallica's Lars Ulrich suing everybody who downloaded shit illegally from that. Did he sue Napster or did he try to sue everybody?
He tried to sue Napster and LimeWire. Do you remember LimeWire?
I don't
Yeah,
think he
yeah.
sued LimeWire.
No,
LimeWire came after Napster.
Did it?
It did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
don't know, I
Napster was
gave-
the OG.
yeah.
I gave every one of my computers a virus from that. So.
Yeah, trust me, I did too. The best part about LimeWire was like
So much faster.
earmuffs, children. Was when you try to download porn on LimeWire, you didn't know what you were getting.
Nope.
You're just trying to find the coolest title, so you double click that, and then
the
you wait
title-
30 minutes.
I would just go
the
down
title-
like click, 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 click,
Yeah,
like
the
down.
title was not what it was. Sometimes you were like,
Oh,
"Whoa,
I know,
that's
yeah.
not."
Oh, yeah.
And so
Oh, yeah.
I think at one point in time there used to be like a star or something.
I learned a
like
lot.
a rating.
The star
on,
system,
on
yeah.
on LimeWire, right?
Yeah,
Or
you
am I
could.
remembering
Sex
wrong?
ed was LimeWire downloads.
That was my sex ed, and
yeah.
we kind of had an episode on that.
It is stars.
Was it stars?
It was the rating system on the
Yeah,
far right.
so you try to find, you'd be like,
That or
girl getting dick down or whatever, right? From behind. And then you just try to find the one with the best star rating.
and the most downloads. If
Chocolate
it had the
stars.
most
That's what it
downloads,
was.
Is
You're
it
right.
chocolate starfish?
yeah.
No, I mean,
I downloaded so
butthole
many.
surfing.
I downloaded so many artist discographies from that. Like
Oh, everybody
one
did.
that had like
That's
it would be
how-
like Blink 182 discography 91 to 2001. Download. They got like 10 albums all in one.
I did all mixes. I got mixes for everything.
No.
I did too. That's how. So my first real relationship, who like is also my ex-wife, blah 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 blah.
Was
but
it
like
the metaverse?
I made her my first mixed CD
Oh, that
off
was
of LimeWire.
that was the love language.
It was,
of
like,
our
this is-
adolescence.
This is how you know I loved you. I'm gonna
Yes.
make you a mixed CD
mixed
full of
CD?
songs that you're probably not gonna fucking like.
And then before that, for some of our listeners, they made a mixtape.
I did that too.
I did mixtapes and mixed CDs for all of my friends and my boyfriends
Yeah.
and people who I didn't know.
It's my boyfriend. All right, Josh. Who? If you could think of one, what is an artist or musical group that ruined a genre for you?
Dang, that's
You want me to do mine and then
yeah.
come
Do
back to you?
yours.
Okay.
I'm having a couple, but I don't. Let me see what you got.
Okay, mine is going to be. I actually had two, but after second thoughts, this is who I finally decided to go down on is Green Day.
And
I fucking hate Green Day, and I think they killed punk.
you know who else I think is going to be tied in with Green Day?
Nirvana.
No. I would say Sum 41.
Oh,
They
See, I think they
ruined
revived
it.
I think they revived it because
who? Green Day or Sum 41?
Sum 41.
what?
I think Sum 41, they were super catchy, and at the very beginning, they were really punk. But after, I can't remember their name, the lead singer started dating Paris Hilton. Nah, bro, you're not punk no more. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did. No, it was Avril Lavigne.
Yeah. I
No,
was
he dated her too, but he
I was about
dated
to say,
he
I think
dated
it was
Paris
both.
Hilton. But so when Green Day came out and they were categorized as punk. Now keep in mind, I grew up with like hardcore punk, and this is including bands like Minor Threat, Agnostic Front, H2O.
Man,
They're
bringing me back.
there's so fucking many of them. And then you have Green Day, who came out and said they were punk rock. And then, first of all, they got played on the radio. And you're not punk if you're played on the radio because, I mean, technically back then, if we're going to the standards from back then,
Yeah.
once you're on the fucking radio, you're automatically a sellout. So, in doing so, when Green Day came out, they created this genre called pop punk or bubblegum rock or bubblegum punk, my bad.
Bubblegum
Which
punk.
also, you know,
That
Blink
sounds so
one-
cute.
Blink
So,
Blink 182.
This is
That
how
was
super
pop.
cute.
That was pop punk, and it came out from California. So don't even start.
I was so punk that I sang Green Day in my third grade choir class for our Friday
There
singing.
you go.
I sang Green Day and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
And see,
And then you have like bands like, you know, The Casualties, and it just, god damn, I fucking hate Green Day so much. And then I was also going,
I just don't like his face.
I struggled because I wanted to say Nirvana because I'm not.
Where
I
we get our
appreciate.
namesake from?
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
I appreciate what Nirvana did, but their music fucking sucks. I'm sorry. And they created this.
Nirvana was like grunge, though. They created a whole new genre.
I hate grunge.
I love
grunge.
grunge.
Is awful.
I love
It's so fucking easy. All you do is lower your voice yeah.
Whoa!
And then there you go. You just created fucking grunge music. It's not that fucking hard. And then it's just random ass 3 fucking chords.
So-
it was
this
it
goes
was
back to-
garage
which is also
music.
fucking punk though.
It was garage music, which I
It
mean,
was, but like I hear garage rock now, and it sounds way better than what grunge is.
So you just kind of segued into my band.
What's that?
So mine's not Nirvana. I think Nirvana started that genre. I think, and I'm probably gonna get so much hate for this because I still like this band, but after this band,
I already know it's gonna be bad. I hate you already.
I already know. Pearl Jam.
Yeah,
Pearl
see,
Jam.
I was never.
Oh,
But
Pearl Jam.
that's still in the same genre of grunge. I fucking hate.
Pearl
but
Pearl
don't-
Jam is in the same as like.
But that's what I'm
It's
saying.
grunge,
is
yeah.
Nirvana started that.
Who came first? Can anybody pull
Let's-
up?
let's check.
Did
Let's check.
Nirvana?
Hang on.
I feel like Nirvana came before Pearl Jam.
I want to say Pearl Jam was around a lot
They were
longer, but
probably
they didn't
around-
get bigger probably
Yeah,
until
they were
after
probably
Nirvana.
they were probably around the same time. but-
Nirvana has one of my.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
came out of the same. They came out of the same.
But that is
area.
your like this is like the stigma of our podcast, right? That is like millennial rock and
Yeah.
roll,
Pearl Jam.
so to say, and I fucking hate it.
Pearl Jam has one of my favorite songs of
Black Hole
all
Sun?
time. Black Hole Sun is
Black
certainly
Hole
not Pearl Jam.
You're gonna love this.
That's not Pearl Jam.
Oh, sure.
So you're gonna love this. So Nirvana, for those of you that don't know, and I didn't even know this, their years active, according to the credible source material of Wikipedia,
Yeah.
were active from 1987
Yeah.
to 1994.
Really?
And if we take that back to Pearl Jam was only, again, going from the reputable Wikipedia, was only active from 1990 to present.
So they came after
again,
Nirvana, yeah.
What I'm saying is I think Nirvana introduced the world to that grungy sound.
Yeah.
Because nobody can deny that their first album is pretty iconic.
Yeah.
That came
With
out.
the Naked Baby?
Well, not because of the Naked Baby.
I'll be honest, I have no idea what their first album was.
Never mind.
I'm not going to sit here bullshit.
It's
Was it Nevermind?
And great album. Great album. And shortly after, this other Seattle band, Pearl Jam, came out.
Yeah.
And I want you right now, if you're listening, you cannot understand one word that man is saying because I don't know what he's saying.
I don't know what you're saying.
Exactly.
It's-
Exactly.
Eddie
or-
Vedder is
Ooh.
a beautiful being.
We
Eddie
gotta-
Vedder died, right?
Do what?
Eddie Vedder?
No, they're still active.
You
Is
should
he?
save that. I'm gonna put him on my.
Who died? One of those
people-
fucking bands
People
died.
died.
Kurt Cobain, I think he died.
Well,
I
yeah,
think he
yeah,
died.
yeah.
He was murdered.
The fucking blonde and the shotgun blew
Yeah.
him up. But
so-
what was there was another
Another one on here, and from our gracious and humble host,
Oh God!
Creed.
Don't.
Creed was the worst.
Okay, wait.
Bad.
Ultimate
Or-
question.
Nickelback.
Wait. Ultimate question.
Or Nickelback.
Ultimate question. Which of those two are worse, Creed or Nickelback?
Nickelback.
Creed.
Without
It's
a doubt,
Creed.
Creed.
Nickelback.
Creed is awful.
Creed. Nickelback.
At least-
Nickelback. Okay,
You can still jam. You're going to be
Exactly.
ashamed of it, but you can still jam to Nickelback.
exactly.
Their songs suck, but you can still jam to them.
Nickelback, dude. Even if don't get me started.
Yeah, no,
I love Nickelback.
I'm
What
feeling
about-
like some hatred brewing up right now.
I've
about-
loved Nickelback from ever since Silver Side Up. That album
Or
was amazing.
or Puddle of Mud.
Okay, Puddle of Mud was badass. Did you ever see them live?
No.
Vans Warped Tour.
I wasn't
Puddle of
that
Mud.
cool. I wasn't that
Oh
cool.
my
Say
God!
that
No, they
again?
were awesome.
I wasn't that cool.
No,
No,
you
no,
still
no.
Or
aren't
Puddle
that
of Mud.
cool.
Puddle
Oh,
of
I'm
Mud.
still not that cool.
No, Puddle of Mud. Let's just be real. They had one good song, maybe two.
They did. I think they had like 2 hits.
She hates me.
They were a 2-hit wonder.
Yeah.
What's the
And
other one
then
about? Like
Blurry.
yeah. Oh my God. Oh God.
The fact that Josh can remember a second song from
Okay.
Puddle of Mud,
He's the youngest one.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you this.
I have a whole different amount of respect for Josh right now.
If you don't
It's
know
not
me
called
by
respect.
now,
That's disappointment.
if you don't know me by now, music literally is my thing. Like,
Yeah.
my job is one thing, but literally music.
No, I did. Yeah,
I can do it.
I did too. I came around. So I started off with Metallica was one of the heavier bands. I grew up listening to fucking country.
Oh.
Like, that's all my mom would listen to. And finally, when I hit junior
so
high,
sorry.
I was introduced to Metallica, Pantera. And then after them, it was Slipknot.
Oh.
And then I found, after those three, that was 6th, 7th grade, junior high. And then I found punk. Or no, I found like hardcore punk. People asking, there is a fucking difference between punk and hardcore punk. And then I found like grindcore, deathcore.
Oh yeah.
All like anything that makes you want to bash your head through a fucking door. It's what I listen to.
I
Job
love
for a
that
Cowboy?
stuff.
Job for a Cowboy.
Oh my
And Tomb of Machine.
gosh, I'm proud.
That was like one of the best. But their second album fucking sucked. Their follow-up album after their
Yeah, it
EP
sucked.
was awful.
I feel like that is commonplace. Like,
Which is
there's-
what
Yeah.
Which is what happens when you sign with a major record label. Because I believe they signed with, it was either Epitaph or Nuclear Records
That's
after their
what
EP.
happens when you sell out.
Yeah. And they're like,
Not that we do, you know.
I like, yeah, we have ads right here, right?
Yes.
And over there?
Yeah, there's ads.
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to start fighting with Nick.
Nick,
What's he saying
He
now?
says Slipknot's not even music.
They were ahead of their
That's
time.
cool, but what does Corey Taylor think about that?
Stone Sour? Stone Sour? Stone Sour is amazing.
I like Stone Sour more than I like Slipknot.
But
definitely like
so to
Slipknot more.
argue with Nick, Slipknot was like, I don't like Slipknot no more. But I started Slipknot helped what was the gateway drug for me into the other genres that I'm into now. And what made Slipknot so different from other bands was the fact there was like 8, 9 of them.
9.
They had like
2 full drum kits, and they were so good. The drumming in Slipknot is the best. The best.
I have another
they
one.
had multiple percussionists. They had like Clown.
Yes,
All he did was
yes.
bang on a fucking trash can.
Oh, it was
I
so
thought of
great.
another one.
Rest in peace, Clown, by the way.
He's not dead.
Yeah, he is. Look it up.
Yeah.
Clown died.
We talked
Clown is not dead.
we
He died like last year.
talked about it last
He didn't die.
Oh my gosh.
I'm looking this up now. I'm looking this up.
I'll look it up, Josh. You tell me what you're about to say.
Yes, he's not dead. He just did an interview a couple days ago about the new album. It could be a hologram though.
Oh.
Here's another controversial band I think gets grouped into, ruin the alternative scene.
All of alternative
No.
is a
I
shitty
hate
scene.
alternative.
Godsmack.
Godsmack is probably the
They
best
still
of alternative.
No,
and they're
they are not, and they still play his fucking shit on 94.5.
Well, an
worse.
alternative is just such a shitty genre of music. It's like hard rock for baby kids.
So
Oh, to not interrupt you, he was right. Clown did not die. Joey Jordison died.
Yes,
the
Joey.
guitarist.
The Joey,
the drummer.
Clown's good drummer. My bad. You're right. You're right.
the good drummer, the good drummer.
Clown's daughter died. That's what it was.
Yes, she committed suicide.
Oh.
All right, continue. A little fact checking going on back here.
This is why I'm the music person.
I know. Yeah, you are. You're right, Josh. You're right.
Yeah.
You know, gosh, all of that crappy alternative music that like seven,
alternative
Seven
now?
Mary 3
What is that?
and Fuel and just crap.
Give me fuel.
Crap.
All right, so let's
know.
all agree with this. Like, alternative killed rock and roll. If you play
Yes.
alternative music, you
Yes.
killed rock and roll.
I vote yes.
So, okay, besides Godsmack, what do you consider alternative?
Dude, I don't even listen to alternative. I don't listen to radio anymore, so I don't even
Filter,
know.
Fuel.
So I've heard of Filter and Fuel.
Yeah,
if they're real
Sister
bad.
Mary 3.
Never heard of them.
These are all bands I don't like.
It's all like 90s
Nobody
alternative
likes it
crap.
except for like the 45 and up crowd.
I mean, and I think that
And you think Nickelback sucks.
that's
Get the
pushing it.
fuck out of here.
What? Nickelback blows.
They do suck though.
They don't.
Like
They don't.
not a little bit, but a hugey bit.
Nickelback and Creed are like literally the worst.
So I have a love-hate relationship with Nickelback. I wish they would be more like their earlier stuff and not lean so much on the sexual escapade
He doesn't
songs,
even exist.
why are we still talking about Nickelback?
because it's awesome. Have you ever been to one of their shows?
No.
So,
No,
their
and I'm very
show-
proud to say such.
I've been to one of their
Josh,
shows.
you look like a guy that would go to a
I
Nickelback
was
show.
I was back in my younger days. Went to when they played with oh man, I can't remember who it was. I'm sure my wife will drop it in the chat bar. But they literally turned their concert into a giant drinking match. Like, who can outdrink who, the crowd or the band?
There was a
That's not new.
yeah. That's
No. So what? One of the things they did
I
was.
was about to say.
Now hang on. Let
I've
me
been
get there.
I've been to a hardcore where I had a beer can thrown on my head.
Let me get there.
I got all my piercings stomped out.
What? No.
Yeah.
So they came out with not Dixie cups, the actual solo cups,
Right.
and gave everybody on the first 3 rows cups, and they would pass bottles to the crowd.
Yeah.
And they would fill it up with whatever they wanted, and they would keep bringing bottles. And at one point during the show, he's like, "All right, empty the bus." And whoever their roadies are, God bless them, they came out with all the liquor that was on their bus and lined it across the front of the stage, and we're just handing it out to people to fill up in their,
Oh
their
wow.
drinks. I was like, "What?"
Do you listen to Kill Switch Engage?
Yes.
There's a video of their guitarist. I haven't listened to them in years. There's a video of their guitarist, and when they play their guitar, they have a wireless system, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he walks off the stage, he walks behind the venue to the bar, orders a shot,
I've seen that. Yeah.
takes it while he's fucking playing, right?
Yeah.
And so if you play guitar, you can still play some of your shit with your hand on the frets, right? He's playing, takes this fucking shot, like, and then fucking puts his glass down, and then starts fucking playing again, and then walks back up to the stage. That's like super fucking cool. But there's a band called Unearth, right?
Yeah.
And they used to bring like beer bongs to the stage, and you just rip beer bong shots with the fucking guitarist or the lead singer.
See, we didn't need alcohol or drugs. We just formed the, what was it, the wall of death or something, where you just slammed into each other and the mosh pits.
So you're saying all
and
that,
stage diving.
but you're forgetting the best person who ever put on the best show, and you can be like, "Oh my god." Do you know where I'm going with this?
I think I have a couple ideas.
Oh God, I'm so
Lamb of
scared.
God or Slayer?
No, this was a single person. He is dead. Gigi Allen.
Oh, you know who Gigi Allen is?
Oh, got her.
If you're listening right now,
Do not Google it.
definitely
No,
Google
I definitely know
Gigi
the
Allen.
name.
Gigi Allen.
Gigi
And
Allen.
I can see a face,
was-
and I
no,
remember.
you can't see his face because all you see when you think of Gigi Allen is him smearing
Yes,
his shit
yes,
all over.
All
him.
I see is blood and shit and gore and
Gigi Allen was the definition of "fuck you, punk." Like he would go up on stage and fucking cut his chest, piss on the stage, piss on the audience. He would fucking shit on the stage, grab his shit,
See,
throw it at people.
I don't consider
piss
that
on
punk.
people.
That's just,
Oh,
that's
he
like
was out there. He was
that's
so
like
out there.
Shock.
I believe
Have you seen his, the there's a movie about him,
there is a documentary.
and it's literally called Gigi Allen's Last Day. And
I think I did watch it.
It is that day he died. They were
Is that
filming.
is that at the very end? Does it show him like going off with like
no, it
baby
shows,
hobos?
No. So it shows the show right before he did apparently a massive amount of heroin, but it shows him going up all the way to doing that
Yeah.
heroin, and the next shots of everything is basically his funeral.
Yeah,
He
I
had
did- I
that
did watch
show, walk down the street.
It was
with
on Hulu,
all
I
kinds-
think.
Yeah,
I think it was on Hulu.
Nick, it was a great show.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
Yeah, it's not. He does not have good music.
No, it's
but
so bad.
It's
so
the,
bad.
It's the aura of it's Gigi
Not
Allen.
giving a shit about anything.
Gigi Allen
Literally.
was the epitome of fuck
no
you.
pun intended.
No pun
The
intended.
epitome of fuck you. All right. We're going to go into our last and final segment. Chris Conn got to piss like a fucking racehorse.
Do you want to take a break and me and Naomi can?
No, I'm good.
Chat?
I can
Are you
hold
sure?
it for a little bit.
I can run some water. I think we got a water.
I will, I will punch you in the dick. I swear to God.
I think we got some water here.
I had this amazing, great idea of starting a celebrity Deadpool. Now, this is nothing new. This is celebrity Deadpool has been going on for years, long ass fucking time. So, I thought it'd be cool if we can do a Smells Like Middle-Aged Spirit podcast, Deadpool, and I would like to get our listeners involved as well. So, here's the idea. I will post a list of celebrities onto our Facebook page, okay? And then, I swear to God, Josh.
Josh, for real.
You're going to make Naomi piss herself.
Yeah, no,
It
don't
sounds
do
so
that.
peaceful.
So, I'm going to post a list. Now, in this list are, I didn't count it, but I was shooting for 30, so I'm assuming there's 30 celebrities on this list. On this list, it has celebrity names and how old they are. Now, when I post this, you do not have to pick off of this list. Okay? The rules are, obviously, you have to pick a celebrity who is either old enough to die within from today to the end of the year, or any young celebrity. It doesn't fucking matter. Just any celebrity. If I were you, I'd go with an old one who's about to fucking die. Now,
I go for Betty White.
I think Betty White's already dead. You lost.
That's fucking disrespectful.
All right. So, I'm going to set this up with... Oh, let me backtrack.
Oh.
I also have a point scale to our celebrity Deadpool. If your celebrity is less than 25, it has 20 points. If he is from the ages of 26 to 35, you get 15 points. 36 to 45, 10 points. 46 to 55, 5 points. 56 to 65, 3 points. And 66 and over, 1 point.
And folks, you don't have to write this down. We're going to post it, okay? Put your notes away.
Yes, ma'am. You do not have to write this down. I will post this on the Spear Sniffer and our actual Slamaspy Facebook page.
Slasp.
I also included some bonus points. Now, if you pick a celebrity that is of royalty, you get a royal death bonus point of 5 points.
If you're called a royal flush.
Well, that's a good idea. If your celebrity dies in a car crash, it is a bonus point of 3 points. If your celebrity dies of a drug overdose, it is 1.5 points. So, we are going to do in person our own celebrity draft Deadpool, done NFL style. This list that I made, it is a ranked list that I did find on an actual real website. And we will pick from this list, or you can pick whatever other celebrity you can think of. Now, the rules are, and this goes between us three only, this particular rule. Whoever we pick.
What about Nick?
We'll catch Nick. Nick will be auto drafted.
Auto drafted.
He's on auto draft.
Yeah. You ever been auto drafted? It sucks. I've done it and I lost a lot of money.
Yeah, it does.
Nick will be auto drafted. Sorry, Nick. But anyways, and he'll be auto drafted from the list that is provided. So I'm gonna repeat what I just said. We're gonna pick. I did make a list. You can pick from this list, or you can pick any other celebrity you can think of.
Wait, are we doing this now?
We're going to do this now. So
you
better pick that shit up.
Okay.
Now, we can pick up to 10 celebrities.
We got to pick 10?
And it could be anyone else?
It could be anybody that's on the list or anybody that's on the list.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm going to write all three of ours down. And let's see.
All right.
How do we choose who's going to pick first?
You got a coin?
I do not have a coin. Paper, rock, scissors?
Ooh, yeah.
All right.
Ready?
We'll go me and Naomi first.
Okay.
And then best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
And then whoever wins will go against Josh, best 2 out of 3. And then that's first. And then whoever lost, second. And then the very first person who lost is third.
Okay.
Make sense? Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Nope.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh, wow. Did you get it?
No. We can't go to the same line.
All right, so I'm going to go first.
We're going to keep going. No. We're going to do this shit. I'm going to go with the exact opposite of what I want to do. I got it. 1.
Got it. That's 1. That's not. That's
That's
2.
2.
Okay.
All right, Naomi will pick last.
Oh gosh.
All right, so then me and you will play now.
Let me write that. Try not to spell your name wrong. Fucking Naomi should be pretty easy. All
That
right,
was the
Josh.
sim. It was the
I know,
sim, not
glitch.
me.
Yeah. The simulation verse.
Oh god, artificial intelligence, my ass.
You ready, Josh?
Here we go.
All right, ready?
Ooh.
One for you.
Ooh.
Damn it.
We did the exact same thing twice.
All right, Josh picks first.
All right. I will go with what everybody is thinking right now, and I am going to go with Queen Elizabeth.
If you have the list, you have the list open up, right?
I do.
Okay, I have it shared. So as you pick, cross it off, and it'll be shared amongst all of us. So Josh, you pick Queen Elizabeth.
Yes, I do. So, Mr. Conn.
All right, I had to write it out. I'm gonna go with this is my number one pick. Where's this motherfucker at? Because I hate this guy. He's a pastor. Where you at, motherfucker?
Oh, is it the guy that has...
Pat Robertson.
What?
Okay.
Pat Robertson.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck?
I thought you were thinking about... What's the guy that has the evil eyes? Like, I'm going to blow COVID away? That guy?
Why does that not let me cross this shit out?
Oh, Nick is playing. Nick is going last.
Nick wants to go last? Okay.
Yep. Nick, you can go last.
All right. So then next is Naomi. Why can I not cross this shit out?
I'm updating. Don't worry about it. I'm
Are you-
updating.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I got it.
I'm gonna go with Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. All right. I'm going to put that as...
I'm also gonna preface this with I really hope that none of these people die, because that would make me
I hope
very
Pat
sad.
Robertson dies.
Maybe some of these people I hope will die. No, I take it back. I feel really bad just saying that out loud. I'll think it. I don't want to say it out loud though.
All right. Does Nick have a
Scratch
pick?
that from the record, please.
Nick, you are on the clock. You got 10...
You got like 15 seconds, dog.
Yeah. You're on the thing now. Yeah, there you go. Who is your pick? Yeah, Kenneth Copeland is who was the guy I was trying to think of. That's not who he's
Never
picking.
gonna die.
Hang on. We got to come into the text. He's got Bill Russell. Bill Russell. Don't know who that is, but Nick's got Bill Russell.
Okay.
Josh, you're marking these out, right? It's for some reason it's not popping up. What
Guys,
the
we're gonna have to go faster if we each pick 10.
Yeah.
Let's do 5. Let's do 5.
Y'all want to do 5?
Let's do 5.
Okay, we can do 5.
And I got Nick on here. I'm updating our sheet. My next one is going to be, I just saw his name, Mr. Bob Barker.
Oh, that's a good pick.
That is my pick.
All right. Mine is going to be Don King.
Ooh, Don King. All right. Mr. Conn. All right, Naomi, you're up.
I'm gonna go with Harvey Weinstein.
So for those of you that are just now tuning into the live, we are picking our celebrity Deadpool. No, not the character. The celebrity Deadpool for this year, and whoever wins, what are we doing? Well, if you're a winner in our Spirit Sniffers, you will get a swag bag. We will come up with what the items are, and if we win,
Nick, you're up.
who did Naomi pick?
Naomi picked Bob Barker. So
No, I did
No,
not.
I'm sorry. Harvey Weinstein. I was reading Josh's.
I was like, what the heck? Okay, Naomi. All right,
So Nick is up.
Nick, you're up. And we're waiting for that chat to come through.
Just tell him to text you.
He is. I already got my pick.
I already got my next 2 picks.
Ooh, who are they?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Can't say yet.
All right, we got the chat coming in. Glenn Close. He is going with Glenn Close.
That's also very rude.
I don't like that woman, so that's okay.
Well, you're an asshole.
I like her in one movie, so that's okay. Glenn.
All right,
Close.
Josh, you up?
I'm probably gonna get some hate for this one. I know I'm gonna get some hate for this one. I'm going with our good old Houstonian, Mr. Mattress Mac.
Oh no! Take it back.
Mattress.
Hey,
Take it back.
Mattress.
he's
Mac.
gonna die eventually.
Yeah, he will die eventually. He's got to die soon.
he's
That
got to
fucker is old.
Yo, I feel bad.
I'm gonna go with. Dick Cheney.
Dick Cheney.
All right,
All right, we got 2 more picks.
I'm going for another Dick, and that's Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
Is he dead?
Fuck no, he's not dead.
Look
No,
it up.
is
Look
it-
it up real quick.
Is that the guy that sings the?
Hello, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yes, I think he's still alive. Actually, we will. The service says we will accept that.
He is alive.
He is
All right,
alive.
Naomi's got
Holy
Dick
crap.
Van Dyke.
Y'all gotta see this picture.
Nicholas Stevenson, you are up. How old is he? How old is Van Dyke?
He's old. He's 96.
Oh, he's up there.
Wow.
All right, I got a message here from
Great guy.
Nick. He is going with Kanye West.
Of what? Suicide or what? Or murder?
Yep.
His name isn't Kanye West anymore, right?
Sorry,
It's
Nick.
Yee, right?
Sorry,
Yee.
Nick. We already changed. He. I'll do that for your second one, Nick. He sent one after that one. That doesn't count. Sorry, we went with the first one that's in the chat.
Kanye doesn't
Kanye.
count?
Yeah,
Okay,
Kanye.
okay.
Kanye
It was
is going
Yee.
with it.
Okay, Josh, you're up.
Mine is another good one that I'm surprised no one has thought of. Nancy Pelosi.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, we're all hoping for that one.
Yeah, we're all holding our breath.
God, yeah, no, it doesn't. I feel bad.
All right. This is going to be my ringer because he's old as fuck. Art Rupee.
Art Rupee. Yep, he's on this list. There he is. That's Con. All right.
And I'm gonna say it.
Go do it, girl.
I've already got a memorial tattoo planned for this guy, and that is David Attenborough.
Do what?
Oh, why would you do that to him? Who we're going to get all of our like nature documentaries from?
Mattress Mac.
How do you spell Attenborough?
I don't know. I'm putting it on the sheet.
Attenborough.
Attenborough.
Yeah, I got that. part right.
Attenborough.
I think I spelled that right. I'm going to confirm with Nick to see if he wants to go with his second choice from earlier. I'm going to confirm that now. No,
Mama's
Callie
home.
is not a choice.
Mama's home.
Let's see. I'm just confirming, waiting for it. And we got the bubbles.
We got the bubbles. Usually that's not a good thing.
His next guest is going to be Kim Kardashian.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's going to be a murder-suicide.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, do you get bonus points if it's murder-suicide?
That's like 20 extra.
That's 20 points.
Remind me to write that down. That's like 20 extra points.
Dude.
Is this next one going to be Pete Davidson? I bet you it is.
Oh, my God.
I love Pete Davidson. I don't care.
Me
I do
too.
too.
I love him
I think
too.
he's great. All right, so we have
What was that movie he did? Long Island?
yeah.
What was
Something in
Staten
Staten
Island.
Island.
Staten Island. That was a good movie.
All
Yeah.
right, so then we have this is our last round.
Yeah. Last round, round 5. Josh,
Oh, we
you're
got
up.
another one?
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
one
we
more.
got one more. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with 6ix9ine. Definitely. He getting murdered somewhere.
That's a good pick. I feel you. I'm going to go with Pope Benedict.
That's a good one.
Pope Benedict.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me get that on here. Con. And I got 6ix9ine. All right, Naomi.
Mick Jagger.
Oh, that's a good one. That's not even on our list.
It's gonna be a dumb question. How do you spell Mick Jagger?
Sound it
M-I-K?
out. Sound it out. M-I-C-K.
Oh,
Mick.
Got it.
All right.
But
and Nick.
And the one and final last pick,
One more person. Here we go.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Do you want to go one more round? I think we should do it with 6.
You want to do 6? We could do 6.
We can do 6.
let's do 6.
We'll do 6. I like it.
I feel like I thought this was going to take forever, but it really didn't.
It
I
didn't.
think we just
We're
need
apparently morbid people.
Yeah.
All right. Bubbles are coming through. Your number
Stop saying
number
that.
5. Jack Nicholson is his 5th pick. Jack Nicholson.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be a terrible year.
All right.
All right, one more for everybody.
I hate to say this. I like this guy a lot. I'm going to go with my boy Tommy Lee Jones.
Really? All right.
Tommy Lee Jones. I think it's a good one.
All right. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with Barbara Walters.
Barbara Walters?
Barbara Walters.
All right, I feel just really bad because I'm just thinking of like my favorite old people now, and that's what my list has become. Except for Harvey Weinstein, he can rot in hell.
Yeah.
I don't care about him. But all the other ones, I really don't want to die, and I'm going to continue on with this trend and say Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, you bitch.
What did he do to you?
I love Ozzy.
Who would wish
I love
anything
Ozzy.
on Ozzy?
I don't want to wish anything on any of those people.
I feel like you should get negative points if he dies.
So I don't think he's going to die because like he's already died like 5 times. So it's
Because he drinks
is
the blood
true.
of bats.
Yeah, he cannot die. That
I know.
fucker is invincible.
No, it's
But
awesome.
you know who can die? Meatloaf.
Yeah, he already died,
He
though.
already died.
I know. That's why.
Oh.
That was the joke.
I'm hoping somebody goes for Kim Jong-un.
All right.
Maybe someone should go for Putin.
Nick,
he
you
might
are-
die next week.
You're up with the first and final pick of the Mr. Irrelevant. It was 5, now it's 6.
All right. He's going to get one more pick. There we go. And it's coming in 3, 2, 1. Yes, I did that one, Nick.
Oh, God damn it.
So can we get a refresher for Nick?
I am really hoping that he picks...
Is it going to be another
either-
Kardashian?
I think what he should go with is either... Anybody go with Don King? Oh, yeah,
Caitlyn-
I went Don King.
Caitlyn
dumbass.
Jenner.
Oh, Caitlyn Jenner. Mr. Wheaties box?
Yeah.
No, he needs to go with Kim Jong-un. That's who
Mr.
Nick needs to
Caitlyn
go
Jenner.
with.
All right, his last pick is in.
Who we got? Jimmy Carter.
And it is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that I actually pronounced that correctly. I feel pretty good about
That's a
myself.
long ass name.
I'm going to make a graphic with all of these. I'll put their headshots.
I
For all
will.
of us.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the first annual Smells Like Middle-Aged Spirit podcast, Dead Celebrity Deadpool.
I'm feeling a little bit morbid, a little bit sad, and a lot of it ashamed.
I don't at all. I'm a rotten piece of shit, but I'm okay with that. We all know that anyways.
There is actually a lot of websites out there that you can make money off of this.
Oh, I know. Vegas, baby.
They
Vegas
are
has this
rude.
shit. Now, and if we had enough time, I would have put up some Vegas odds on some of these stats, but
Yeah, we'll post that in the group so people can go see that.
I will be posting the same list up on both of our Facebook pages. Do not forget to follow us on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you listen to your podcast on. Follow, subscribe on our YouTube, and don't forget to leave us a tip in our little old tip jar.
Yep. And I also want to bring up before we leave, I'm going to go ahead and throw this graphic up there. We are still working on our branded coffee. I know a lot of people have reached out to us and
Forgot about
asked
that.
about it. We are in the process of getting that done. We want to make sure it's perfect. So be on the lookout.
It's
I'm
coming.
I'm going to put this out there. We may or may not put that on the store without saying anything. So go check out the web store, and We may do something for those people that may find those first couple of bottles and order those. We may do something special for y'all.
That's right. Don't forget to fucking buy some t-shirts, buy some sweaters. Wintertime is almost over, so don't forget to buy those before we are out of stock. Buy your t-shirts. Summer's coming up. Buy your bikinis for spring break coming up. We want to see those pictures of y'all, sporting our shit. And that's it. I'm Chris. Thank you, Naomi. Thank you, Josh. We totally appreciate y'all. And that is it.
See y'all next time.
You've been listening to the Smells Like Middle-Aged Spirit podcast. For more show content, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to visit spiritswagstore.com for everything you need to rep your favorite podcast in style.